Look at these lazy swamp puppies. Basking, trying to get warm after the cold spell we've had all month. Look at you, buddy. I love when they just put their arms behind them like that. It's adorable. Well, there's my first snake of the year. Late January, but got a juvenile racer hanging out in a tree. Don't know if I can catch this guy, but I probably don't need to if he just wants to sit right there. Hey, little fella. Well, I caught my first snake of the year. It's a ribbon snake. I was looking in the water and then I heard a little sound to my left in the leaf litter, and it was this little guy slithering away. It's like 65 degrees right now, so he doesn't have a lot of energy, but he's a really pretty looking ribbon snake. Most of the ones I see don't have a lot of color. Well, this one's got some pretty nice yellows. It's cold to the touch. Hi, buddy. And the first turtle of 2025 is actually a surprising one. It is a female chicken turtle who is currently excavating a spot to lay her eggs. I never thought I'd see that. This is a different spot for me where I've never seen a chicken turtle before either. I don't want to bother her too much, but you can see she's dug up the dirt right there. She's definitely going to lay eggs in it at some point. So I'm going to just leave her alone and keep going. This is actually in the parking lot of a spot that I was going to hike at. I saw the turtle from the car. I wasn't sure what it was until I walked up to it. Pretty cool find. Alright, first road cruise snake of the year, banded water snake. Not a big surprise because they're the most common ones we had last year. Let's get you off the road, buddy. You gonna be nice? Oh, you're really warm. That's a good sign. There's one look at its belly. There you go. Now you're going the wrong way, bud. You gotta go in the water. There you go. All right, now that's a snake. This is, I think, the second biggest Florida green water snake I've ever seen. Covered in sand, but oh, now you want to move. You can feel all that power in your body. They're not built like the banded water snakes. They're much stronger, and their bites hurt more, hence the glove, but really pretty. Hello, sir. Or ma'am. You gonna bite me? I hope not. I'll get you out of here after some photos. But great snake so far. Hey, I finally got a frog this year. I know it's just a leopard frog, but it's better than nothing. Oh, you've got no energy, buddy. Like, really no energy. Alright. Well, that's pretty weird. There's just a peninsular cooter kind of like stuck on the slope, and it's not even near water. What are you doing here? You mind if I, like, help you out? I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to be here. Are you stuck? Pick up the turtle. I'm not sure if it's a male or female, but they have really long claws, which is usually a sign that it's a male. I don't know how long it's been here or what it's doing, but there's Probably a decent spot to relocate it, not too far from here where it can find some water. But at least if you're here, you won't be stuck and you can plot your own path forward. Well, I caught a racer. I think this is one of the same ones I got in December. It's at the same spot. It doesn't look very good. This is what winter, really cold winter, does to a snake's body. It'll kind of make it have blemishes all over its scales. It's really thin. It definitely needs some meals. It didn't even try to bite me, which means it probably doesn't have a lot of energy. But that is a result of cold conditions, bad shed. I don't think this is snake fungal disease, but if it is, I am glad I'm wearing a glove. And I'll let you go. Although you're now touching me, so that was not nice. But hopefully this guy will be okay now that it's warm again. Get some anoles, get nice and fat. It's definitely thin. Let this racer go and we'll keep going. Check that out. There's 2 black racers in this tree. I can't tell if they're like mating right now in the tree, but their tails are like right here. And then one of the bodies is here. The other's back there. If they are mating, I don't want to bother them, obviously, because they're probably stuck together in a tree. But that's really cool. I'll leave you guys to your business. It's kind of funny that they're both looking at us right now, because racers are one of the few snakes that actually have really good eyesight.
That's his way of saying, get out of my face.
That was a hiss. Hey, buddy. Well, there's the first big bullfrog of the year. Found this guy on the road not long after we got a ribbon snake, which I'll show in a minute, but I just wanted to photograph this pretty nice looking specimen first, and then I'm going to go release it. You have accepted your fate. Oh, also, since it's been a while, you can kind of see how the webbing doesn't go all the way to the tip of this guy's toe, on its longest toe. That is how you can tell bullfrogs from pig frogs. So I'm pretty confident, not just because of that, but also because of all the spots, that this is a bullfrog and not a pig frog. But if I'm wrong, I will update it. Alright, here's the ribbon snake I was mentioning. He's a little scared. As you can see, he's very different from the one that I caught at a different location. The ones where I live in a much woodier and darker environment, and as a result their bodies are way darker. This one barely even has a stripe on the top of its body. It's mostly brown. So depending on where they live, the snake can look pretty different. He's so scared, he doesn't even want to show his head off. But yeah, there he is. Hi, buddy. This is a pretty small ribbon snake. They get a lot bigger than that, but we're gonna release it around here after we're done taking photos. Alright, we put him in here for filming. Not the best spot, but it's what worked. So I'm gonna go release this cute little ribbon snake now and see if we can find anything else tonight. Check this out. We got our first scarlet kingsnake of the year already. Right after I released that ribbon snake, I found this guy right in our neighbor's yard. And this is one of the ones we got last year. It was the most colorful one that had a couple of bands that did not go all the way to the other side of its body. It's kind of, I know. Ugh. There, now you can see it. Just like last year, he was pretty defensive too, but it makes for very easy photography. I think I'm going to use this potted planter a lot more this year, since it seems to get them to sit down. But that didn't take long to get a scarlet king. I always want to get new ones, but this is one of the nicer looking ones I've ever seen, so it's good to see it again. Alright, I caught my first Indo-Pacific house gecko of the year. They have pretty orange tails and a yellow belly. Apparently these things are more common in my neighborhood than I thought they were. Yeah, they don't have bumpy skin, they're just smooth. You can see on his forehead they kind of bruise easily. So It's a little weird, but cool animal. Something I'm probably going to see a lot more of this year, but I'll just show this one off and probably not show off too many more unless I catch a big one.